Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. It's week one of the NFL. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, and we are talking with Big Al McMordie from BigAl.com. We're handicapping a couple of NFL games here from week one. Al McMordie, of course, will tell us a little bit more about his website at the end of this video. Doing this very successfully for a bunch of years. Very, very experienced and knowledgeable handicapper in all sports. And right now we're going to take a look at Arizona against Detroit, and this is a very interesting matchup, of course. Expectations for Detroit relatively high, as they tend to be every year. Matt Stafford, great. Right, was productive last year, a big arm, and looking pretty comfortable in the new offense that they're running at Detroit. Not quite seeing explosive weapons at receiver, but still, I have to assume that Detroit should be good offensively this year. And Abdullah, if he's healthy, should have a good running game. So Detroit at home, looking kind of I would say more positive signs than negative signs, at least to my eye, for Detroit heading into the season. And then on the other side, Arizona, it's the same deal with Arizona once again. They're looking to get as much as they can out of, Carson Palmer and Fitzgerald. And now they got David Johnson, who's the huge weapon on offense, hoping that the defense can hold up. Offensive line obviously was a huge negative for Arizona last year, hoping that that'll get better. So we've got a very competitive line right now. Right now, it's actually a Detroit as an underdog, plus 1, 1.5, or 2. And that has been moving slowly but steadily in Arizona's favor. Recently, of course, months ago, Detroit was a -3 point favorite. And then recently it was pick'em, and it's been creeping slowly in Arizona's favor. So now we have 1, 1.5, or 2 for this line, and the total is set at 47.5 or 48. It's an interesting matchup. Al McMordie, what do you like here?
Well, last season Detroit won 9 games. They snuck into the playoffs. They lost to Seattle 26-6. They were not competitive at all in that wild card game versus the Seahawks. And what was interesting to me is that the Detroit management kind of stood pat this offseason. They failed to really make any significant upgrades with their team. So I don't have much confidence that they're going to be able to get back into the playoffs this year. And you talk about the line movement that I think resulted from these two teams' games in week 3, the dress rehearsal, as they call it. If you recall, the Detroit Lions were at home versus the New England Patriots, and Tom Brady and company blew out Detroit 24-0 in the first quarter of that week 3 game. They were up 24-7 at halftime, and then the starters gave way to the backups, and then New England ended up winning the game 30-28. But Detroit did not look good, and I know it's the Patriots, but you can't get blown out at home 24-0 in the first quarter. In direct contrast to that game, that same day, the Arizona Cardinals went in and played the other Super Bowl participant, the Atlanta Falcons. All Arizona did was blow out Atlanta. In the first half, they were up, I think, 17-3, and then that was en route to a 10-point victory, 24-14 in the game. So you had Arizona played great against Atlanta. You had Detroit played awful against New England, and that's why this point spread has moved. The 2 days or the weekend after that week 3 game, that's when Arizona became the favorite. So that's what's going on here with the line, was Detroit just didn't look good in that important game versus the Patriots. And I've got to take Arizona here. If you look at the history of these two teams, Arizona has now won 7 straight in this series. They've gone 6-1 ATS in those 7 games. That's one reason to favor the Cardinals here as a small road favorite. Another is the fact that NFL teams favored by less than 8 points in their season opener. Those teams are 38-16 against the spread versus non-division foes if the over-under line is greater than 43 points. So I'm going to take Arizona minus the points here, especially since it's less than a field.
Yeah, that is interesting. And once again, we have 2 sharp books in stark disagreement here. The line is 1, 1.5, or 2 market wide. Pinnacle has 2, clearly favoring Arizona, and the Greek has 1, clearly favoring Detroit. And it's interesting that you brought up the week 3 games, because I actually looked at that when I was breaking down this game, and I looked at that and I thought maybe a shot with the over would be the way to go here. I agree with you. I think that Detroit's going to have problems stopping Arizona's offense. I think Arizona's offense should be good at least in week 1, and I am a believer in Stafford and what Detroit's going to do. I know that there are reports that they're expecting to be running more this year than they did last year, but I still am a believer in Stafford right now. I think they're going to be productive. What do you think about a shot with the over at 47.5? That's tough.
It's tough. 47 is such a big number. I'm going to stay away from the over-under. I'm just going to take Arizona minus the points. I mean,
all right.
it's I'm just not in love with Detroit's offensive
Yeah.
talent as you are. I think Amir Abdullah is okay, but he's got fumbling issues.
Hmm.
Eric Ebron's coming off that, injury. I think he's going to be healthy for the game, but he's never really reached his potential. Everyone expects big things from him this year. Maybe it will happen, but I'm just not a big fan of Detroit right now. Without a big playmaker, at wide receiver.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm agreeing with you. That's what I was thinking about myself. In general, I've been relatively high on Arizona in the Carson Palmer era, in the beginning of seasons before he had a chance to break down or get hit a bit. So I'm agreeing with you here. Arizona does have an offense that can be very explosive. We might see somewhat of a repeat of the week 3 preseason game that Detroit was involved with the Patriots. Just like you suggested, Al McMordie right now recommending a play on Arizona. It's a -1.5 market wide, but if you have a count at the Greek, -1. 5 Dimes has -1, -120 as well. I'm looking at SBR odds right now, comparing all of these lines. Very, very important in football season. So we'll give Al McMordie the best line available. The Greek -1, Arizona -110. Al McMordie, thanks so much for your breakdown. Tell us a bit about your website, bigal.com.
Sure, Peter. Well, I've been in business since 1992 and handicapping even, further back than that. And if folks go to bigal.com, they can get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 free plays every single day. Nothing to buy. Just go online to bigal.com and click on free picks. There's 2 free winners from myself, one from Larry Ness, one from Scott Spreitzer on the website, and folks can go there every day. And then, of course, we have our best plays for sale. There are 16 handicappers at the website, so you can get the best selections from guys like myself, Larry Ness, Scott Spreitzer, Tom Stryker, Doc Sports, ASA, lots of great information there. Just go to bigal.com.
All right. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.